Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of our Let's Play of Pathfinder Kingmaker. Very excited to be visiting this tomb today, because this is as far as I got in my first little playing on my own before I decided to start recording it, and I believe that if things go well, we should be able to get another party member over here, so fingers crossed that everything goes okay there. Also, I meant to say that up until now, everything has been recorded on the same day. I haven't posted any of the videos yet at this point in things, partially because I don't kind of want to be spoiled about things, partially because it's easy to bulk record stuff, but it does mean that if there's something that I am doing wrong and then people in the comments are getting frustrated because I'm not changing something, well, I haven't been able to read any of those comments yet because the videos haven't been posted. So hopefully everyone is being chill in the comments on YouTube. I know if there's ever anything really important, I usually get tweeted about it, which is much more useful because YouTube comment section, kind of a mess most of the time. Anyway, excited for this. Yes, this tomb, where our rival is apparently somewhere in here. We hear he's got a ratata. And he's ready to duel us, but that's okay. We've been just really power leveling our Pokemon as much as possible, so the rival fight should be okay. But yeah, we're hoping to pick up an NPC here and overall just check things out. We do finally have things reordered so that our leaders are up here. We did level once, so we've got a few more hit points. I should probably top off a Miri here before we jump into the combat. So let's throw a little Cure Light Wounds on there, which really isn't much. I hate that you roll for it. I like the... You know, if it just did 5, which would be the average, actually would be below the average at this point. If it did a base of 4 or 5 and then still add your level to it, I would like that a lot more than rolling the D8, because this inconsistent HP gain is just so annoying. But that's just D&D for you, or Pathfinder. We got some loot over here. A spoon! Silver spoon. Garnet ring. Scroll of summon monsters. It doesn't last very long, though. But here we go! Tartuccio! A gnome in gaudy purple garb seizes your attention. Of course, the scoundrel Tartuccio, who you knew from your time rest of. The vile gnome is standing on a small hill. Is he? Is he standing on a hill? Expressing his discontentment in every way he can muster.
Let me guess, you're still dawdling. Should I make some tea in the meantime? Bake a pie, perhaps?
Your terrible Italian accent is terrible.
Harvest some cherries? Perhaps you'd be more comfortable wearing fool's caps and colored trousers. Then at least I'd be able to sell tickets. Come one, come all! Feast your eyes upon the slowest and the most ridiculous buffoons in Golorian.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pleasure to kill him one day.
Why hurry? The same end awaits us.
Okay, Eeyore.
Digging through a dusty dungeon, searching for I don't know what, and all this frowning.
Lindsay, you chose poorly!
This is not how I imagined adventures with the future Baron. What am I ever going to write my book about? How we labored to open a chest filled with dust?
That's right, you have to choose Team Awesome here, Lindsay.
Quickly now, if we don't find that artifact soon, someone else might seize it. Someone who's standing over there watching you right now, you fools!
Alright, Lindsay, don't you think it's the perfect time to throw away that silly draft and start a real book? You already have a great protagonist, me! Alright, we got a +7 on our check with DC 10.
Yes!
Thank you!
Return a new leaf, and on that leaf I shall pen a wonderful, thrilling story of the victory of the future Baron and the bitter defeat of his malevolent, flatulent... Nah.
Sticks her tongue out at Tartuccio. Oh, yeah. I love it. Alright. There we go. This is the way it should be.
The rival will stop at nothing, even at stealing the servants of his enemy. Let us see if your fools are even more useless than mine. Draw your swords and cover my retreat.
Dude, you are not a good leader. Alright, so I don't think we can actually attack FARTUCCIO over here. You know what, Lindsay, thank you very much for bringing up Flatulence, because now I have the greatest name for him. So FARTUCCIO is, I think, just going to check out over here, but we are going to have to kill the rest of his dudes. Hopefully they don't go straight for Lindsay. That would be unfortunate. So they all just have the same name, so I don't know if any of them are spellcasters, because it might be good to target that. We definitely have some archers. Let's drop a Bless for this fight. Rage. I'll probably just get you to charge. Actually, yeah.
This didn't work.
Oh, I can't target. Maybe there's no line of sight. Let me just leave you for a second. That's gonna have to be okay. We're gonna run our mutagen dexterity, which we could have done some pre-buffing here, knowing the fight was gonna come up.
Please.
we're wasting a round. But I think it's still worth doing it now because oh shit, you took some damage. Healing potion. Oh, you're being arrowed a bunch.
Miserable.
Drop another one. Lindsay, no! Oh shit.
Survive. I always survive.
Oh shit! Everyone's going down! Well... Okay. I don't like that Lindsay starts over there. When I did this last time, I had Lindsay in my party, and I recruited, Eeyore. What is his name? Heron or whatever? I recruited him. And so it was a lot easier to just make sure he stays alive. We might have to go and do a beeline into the middle of the room to cover Lindsay here, or do something. I don't know what. You're not the only one who went down here. Okay, you're fine that way. You're down, which isn't great. Blind favor. 1 minute of +1 to hit. Yeah, but then you lose a round of actually doing things. It's standard action, so I don't want to do that right now. And we might do a little bit more pre-buffing next time. Let me do this, because I don't want to be hitting this guy. Oh, shit. Well, I think we're just going to be reloading this anyway. Oh, man, that healing potion did nothing.
Yeah.
Nope, she's down too. Wow! What the hell? Now, is Lindsay just going to get up after this fight? Because I think our people will. They'll be at death's door. Oh, there is a wizard over there. Yeah. Acid splash me all you want. Okay, well, I guess Lindsay going down isn't a huge problem, actually. Because, yeah, she does get up and join the party. Let's take a look over here. Guarded stance, bless. Where's the Death's Door modifier? Shouldn't they have Death's Door? I don't know. Alright. Well, I mean, that wasn't ideal, but I guess it worked out in the end. Yeah, we'll just loot all the things over here. It's gonna be okay. Ah, Lindsay, so happy to have you, and let's level you up immediately here. So level 1 Bard, we're gonna go to level 2. Go next. And this is where I'm very excited, because as a Bard, she does get the Bardic Knowledge boost to these categories. She doesn't have much in the way of Wisdom, but all these are class skills, which is great. I mean, we do have... We can probably do better. No, really, only a 5. So she still wouldn't be tops for these nature checks, or for religion. Now, am I going to keep everyone in this group? If we do kick some people out, we get more XP. I don't think you're going to be moving up here. We do need someone who is killer at persuasion. It's 1 point better than everyone else. So I guess that's worth grabbing. Use magic device is just pretty useful overall. We probably want that even if there's a duplicate. Jathal has got some great skills. We don't need more trickery. I don't think stacking that. Although it would give us a second attempt at lockpick on stuff. Maybe even for trap removal, if we fail. I think if you fail trap removal by more than 5, it triggers the trap. But if you just fail by a little, you just fail to disarm it. And then presumably, I don't know, the same character might be able to try a second time. I know for locked things, it doesn't work. It might be worth a second trickery here. Yeah, we really don't need the knowledges. It's a shame she's already got points put in there. Well, let's go and put in some points in nature. Now I'm actually wondering about multiple people with perception. More chances of spotting hidden things. That's actually probably the better pick. Let's do this and then figure out where we're at next time. Choose ability. So Bard talent. She can get a weapon focus in the category. I think she's mostly going to be ranged, so we could give her crossbow focus, which wouldn't be bad. What else we get? Canny Observer, +4 perception, a combat feat. Ooh, maybe point blank shot. Skill focus. +3 in a skill becomes +6 if we have 10 ranks. I could actually see us doing things with that. But I think point-blank shot is going to be the way to go. Very, very, very good pick if you are going to do range stuff, which I think she is. You can learn a new spell. So you got Cure Light Wounds, Ear-Piercing Stream. We want to give you Hideous Laughter, which is a great spell. It's only 1 round per level right now, but it does scale very, very nicely. Sleep over here, which is a death machine in Baldur's Gate, I don't think is as strong here. 4 HD of creatures. Like, it's 4 HD total, not a limit. There's no roll. Yeah, I don't think Sleep is as insanely strong in this game as in others. On the other hand, I mean, maybe. They still get a save, though, right? Yeah. Remove fear. Doesn't actually remove fear, just gives a morale bonus. Let's grab the Hideous Laughter, because I think we're going to want that regardless, so we'll do this. It might be better off to just have her have Cure Light Wounds for now, because I think, you know, right now it would be 2 rounds of disable, if they fail their save, and they do get to save each round. So we lose 1 whole round on a character to maybe disable someone for 2 rounds. That doesn't seem worth it right now. But later on, when you get like more and more rounds added here, then it becomes much better action economy. So we'll complete.
And Lindsay was called forth.
And yeah, let's go into... Oh, right! There's no memorizations for you, which is great. I don't have to worry about changing anything. That's very handy. Let's drop some heals.
Yes.
Although, I guess if we're going to do a rest, the heals do get applied immediately anyway.
Yes.
Look at that, plus 10. So crazy.
Share your will.
You may as well heal yourself.
No mistakes.
I'm out of heals.
Don't hesitate.
Okay. All right. But hey, we got another person in the party. Let me check your stats over here, Lindsay. So yeah, you got the 16 dexterity, no strength. I mean, you could do finesse weapon stuff, but the problem is, in this, I assume, just like in 3rd edition D&D, your strength is still applied to your damage, even if you're using a finesse weapon. So a crossbow is definitely the better approach over here. You do have the Shellin's Embrace, so yeah, if you were to die, it would teleport you somewhere else instead. I suspect the reason that she has this item is because by lore... Can I remove this? No, I cannot. I think she needs to be alive by lore to write the journal and the stories of you. So they wanted to make sure it was impossible for her to die. So she's got that. It does occupy one of her ring slots, but sure, I'm okay with this overall. All right. Let's poke around. Image carved in the stone, almost completely worn away over the edges. One can still distinguish a sickle, a sword, a skull, with a single eye socket covered with a coin. Judging by the outline, the bas-relief once depicted the sun and moon. Now it's almost completely eroded. Closer inspection, one can discern the outline of a head with a single eye. What is this single eye thing? Seemed from afar to be but cracks in the stone, but it turns out to be the faded image of the sun. A grinning jackal skull has recently been scratched on top of the image. Did I loot this? No, because I think it'd have a different outline.
How glorious.
Secrets! Alright, first of all, this is lootable for a coin. And this is... Oh, a secret door! Areath of the sun, along eroded, vague outlines of 4 strange creatures been carved over it. And another trap! Now, again, this is about as far as I'd gotten last time. The last time I was here, I did fail to disarm the trap enough to do damage to everyone, so I'm having some people sit back in case that happens again.
A trivial matter.
There we go. Successfully disarmed. And some loot. Alright, just money. And that's it! We leave the tomb. Not a whole heckin' lot going on over there. How sweet the first breath of fresh air after the stale, damp stuffiness of that tomb. Before us stretched an unending heath, replete with hills and gullies and patches of low shrubs. Already the trail of Fartuccio and his companions had gone cold. So we can do a lore check to see if we can figure out where they went. But we'd not give up so easily. Whether the trail went cold or not, it was one we had to follow. Success! No blade of grass was bent. It must have had enough time to straighten back up, since whoever last passed through, but the heath's dry earth preserved the prints of little shoes. Our eyes to the ground, we followed the trail. We walked and walked until finally we came to a huge gully, the dried up bed of River Yor. Of our River Yor. Yeah, okay. But what is this? At the edge, the grass was trampled down and the soil turned up, and claw prints, lots of them. We stumbled upon a fresh battlefield. And here the trail split. One set of footprints walked away from battle and down into the gully. The brave footprints that faced down their enemies followed the path along its edge. Well, I assume that FARTUCCIO ran away from the combat. But let's do a lore check. Try to imagine who or what left those claw marks. The claw marks were not deep. The attackers were small and lean, and more, these creatures walked on 2 legs. Finally, the form of the prince left no doubt in our minds. We stumbled upon Kobold lands. That's good, because they have, radishes or something? Carefully study. Detect magic. Can I detect magic? Discovered a trace of spell, apparently from the Illusions School of Magic, near where the Lonely Trail descended in the gully. So he turned invisible and ran away. Let's study the trail that led down into the gully. To our surprise, we discovered that the little shoe prints turned in... by the way, I failed the very first nature lore check on this last time, so all of this is new to me. All of it. To our surprise, we discovered that the little shoe prints turned into little clawed footprints on the way into the gully. It was as if someone from FARTUCCIO's band was wearing shoes and then either took them off or grew claws, then jumped into the gully to avoid battle. Well, FARTUCCIO was a gnome. He shouldn't have clawed feet. Weird. We examined the path that snaked along the gully. The path was frequently used. In its dust, we saw both sets of footprints together. It was clear that those who had no claws left the battle surrounded by those that did. So they were captured. I'm just confused about the trail that went down the gully. Did he shapeshift, maybe? I don't know. I gotta follow the trail that goes down to the gully. The claw thing has me slightly confused. Alright, we stood for a while and thought, then followed a single set of footprints down into the gully. Although, this will definitely lead us to a Kobold camp. It feels like Kobold captured the rest of his party, so presumably Eeyore is currently being held by Kobolds. Maybe it would be better to go and rescue him and potentially get radishes, rather than hunt down FARTUCCIO. FARTUCCIO's kind of a, personal vendetta. I mean, there's no reason to think that I couldn't follow one and then the other. Damn! Alright, I'm going to follow the bigger path. Dang it. At first, the path went right along the steep edge, but soon it turned, circling around a thick and prickly bush. No sooner had we turned than we ran... I was worried about this. I don't want to get in combat right away. I have no hit points. Band of kobolds approaching the opposite direction. If there were any more footprints in the path, the kobolds surely trampled them. No time to concern ourselves with that. This is bad, and I really wish I'd gone into the gully. Damn it.
To victory!
Because we didn't get a chance to sleep before going into this, although I'm hoping the kobolds aren't too dangerous. Alchemist Apprentice. And he's doing something that looks like the mutagen icon, so he might be self-buffing before starting. I hope it's that and not just hitting us with fire pots, because we're about to take a lot of splash damage here. Let's start with a song. But otherwise, people kind of have to go and run in pretty quick. I don't think I'm even going to bother doing a bless here. I think I'm still going to rage. You know, Valerie, I'm going to get you to charge here. You're probably going to...
I must be doing it wrong.
Oh, because there's a range limit. Well, you're still going to do it. You're probably going to draw attacks of opportunity, but I'll wait a tick before I send you out there. Meanwhile, we're going to go...
This spell doesn't work like that.
Oh, wait, I have to target someone?
This spell doesn't work like that.
Really? I can't just target the ground?
This spell doesn't work like
Huh.
that. This spell doesn't work like
Interesting.
that.
Control change that. I was just wondering if there was a modifier that might force it.
This spell doesn't work like that.
Alright, well, let's do this then. Whoa. Lightning. Alright, there's the song. Now she's just going to start shooting things, which is good. I could daze someone, but I don't care. Mutagen... Okay, yeah, they're just mutagening themselves. That's fine. Now I would like you to charge here, realizing it's going to draw an attack of opportunity. I want to get in melee range on these guys. I wonder if there's reduced damage. I wonder if it's because of the rain. Was reduced. We don't know why. Maybe it's the Constitution mutagen. Maybe it drops that down.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Drink another potion. I don't think it uses a standard action to drink, does it? No, it eats your move action, which is fine. Here, I'll do it with myself as well. Reflex save, reduce damage. Wow. Well, keep plunking away at them. Alright, well, I'm thinking that I should probably focus fire on someone already fairly low. Okay.
Do not falter.
Charge this one again. And actually, I'm going to get my 2 range people to help out the apprentice, because that fire blast looks pretty scary. There you go, another one scythed.
I require healing.
Oh, shit. Yep, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Let's drink the big one. We're eating a lot of consumables here, but for a good cause. Let's go with another dose. Just in case there's a random crit. Wow, the fire breath on this is insane. Woo! I guess that's one of the things I could grab as an infusion, right? Is that warm belly? There we go. Oh! Well, that was terrifying. Before I hit this, just in case it continues the plot, I could camp here, so that's what I'm going to do. And we've got a 5th character now. See how that changes the camp scene. Nothing. No second roll. So someone... So Lindsay isn't actually helping. Okay, so the guards do perception. Is you the one with the highest perception? I can't... I feel like I must be missing something in the UI. But it doesn't feel like I can change... I'm going to go and read up on the resting interface after this.
Our victory is certain.
We're attacked while hunting. Not while sleeping, while hunting. That's a big bear. That's a big bar right there. Well, since there's only one, it might be... Oh, you can't daze. Really? Mind effect compulsion. Are you innately immune to mind effect and compulsion? Does it have to target a person? One enemy creature will negate. Oh, that's a cure. Oh, it has to be a humanoid. Yeah. Probably just deal damage then. Who is the bear targeting? It looks like he's targeting a Valerie. So Valerie has the best AC. Oh, but she already has a shield bonus. Let's actually take a look at her character sheet. If we look at her AC, she's getting 4 points of shield. So the shield spell is going to be just redundant on her. I think I might still drop a shield spell in general. So let's put on Jathael here, just in case he retargets. Does mean I'm not shooting as quickly, but I think that might be worthwhile. Wow, 2 people downed instantly. 3 people downed instantly. Well, damn. I mean, I've got some scrolls and shit, but I'm not convinced any of these are going to be life-saving. I mean, insert joke about the scroll of Raised Dead here.
Calm down. Not dead yet. This was not
Self-shield, die.
the plan.
I think this bear's just going to wipe me.
You deserved it.
Have I even injured it? Because there's no health bar at all above it.
Miserable.
Well... Oh, now you're going to eat... Oh my god. Okay, I guess that's the difference between unconscious and dead. Now I get it. but the whole party's about to be wiped. So that's going to get game over and it'll load from our autosave. Wow. In hindsight, should have rested in the tomb first.
This can't be over.
Yep, it's pretty dead. Interesting that her coloration is different from the others. Maybe because of undead? Do we not actually get a game over screen? Oh. Oh, apparently we just played dead long enough. Oh, no, he's back. Let me just reload from, I guess the most recent one's probably this quick save. So it looks like it's in order from the autosaves and everything. Yeah. So we'll load from this quick save in the tomb. Unless the quick save's always at the top. I guess I could have checked the timestamps. Hold on. 319. Yeah, no, this is definitely the most recent save. So, guys, I've decided before we move forward anymore, we are going to we're going to camp out in this cave. I mean, I'll hit this.
What's that?
I'll loot this. We'll go here. My God, a trap! I'm shocked to find this trap here.
A trivial
This
matter.
and safe it matters. We'll loot this. Then we'll go back in the main room and we'll rest there. Oh my God. The thing is, even if we're fully healed, I'm not sure we could take that bear. That was a mauling. Oh, we never did loot that. Let's set up a camp here instead. Hopefully no bear decides to make this their lair. Cannot hunt here. Will not rest. User. Okay, hold on. Well, that's not helpful then. Because I have no rations.
That is not far.
Well. Lore, succeed. Lore, claws, detect magic, illusion school. Oh, hello! I forgot about this part. So there is an illusion. Wait, hold on. Hold on a sec. So I was say, oh, so he did shapeshift, but no, this is an illusion spell, which wouldn't change his footprints. Is FARTUCCIO not a gnome? You know, if I'd realized this, I'd be much more interested in following down the gully, which is what we're going to do. I'll study both again. We're going to go down the gully, which I was kind of salty about not doing last time. And now that I realize the implication there, I think he might be a kobold or an imp or something like that. Less kobold, maybe more like an imp or something that is using magic to appear as a gnome. So we're going to follow the single footprints down to the gully and hopefully not die to a bear this time. Okay, the way down was steep, and it took some time to reach the bottom. Walking on loose soil was difficult, but the clawed footsteps were easy to spot. The bottom of the gully went downhill, deeper and deeper. It's funny, we didn't die from the kobolds. We died from resting afterwards. If I just not rested, we probably would have been fine. But I'm happy we get a second chance to see this, because this seems much more interesting. Finally, the footprints turned, whirled up the steep slope, and disappeared at the gully's edge. We couldn't but admire the animal agility and clever claws of the creature we were following. The slope before us was as tall as two tall men, and ended at a hanging crest. Climbing such a slope would be no easier than climbing a sheer wall. However, a long, steady-looking root stuck out of the ground from the top. Mobility 11... There was this one brave hero among us who decided to try her luck and climb the route. My, are you not giving yourself proper credit there, Lindsay? Choose character. I've never seen this interface before. Maybe there's a chance of, like, failure and damage? Failed. Damn. After tugging on the root, Lindsay took a deep breath, grabbed it with both hands, began the difficult descent. Pushing with her feet against the slope and grabbing the root with both her hands, she climbed higher and higher. Only her heavy breathing and the faint creaking of the root broke the deadly silence. Suddenly, dust poured down from the top of the slope and the root began to slide from the ground. With a loud groan, the gully crest started to collapse and Lindsay rolled back down, head over heels, a landslide fast behind her. More and more soil cascaded down. Our hapless companion was all but buried, head to toe. We rushed to dig her out. Luckily, digging the loose soil was quick work, and in a moment we pulled her out, dirty, scared, but happily unscathed. After recovering our senses, we clambered up the slippery slope, but the trail had washed away. All right. Still, though, wait for FARTUCCIO to show up again. That was some interesting information. Now we could try camping on the overland map, and we'd actually be able to do, to feed ourselves here. I don't really think I want to go back to the trading post, so I think we are going to camp here. And fingers crossed that it works out. Still have to go and look this up, but yeah. We don't have any rations. Or do we? So this is weird. It looks like I'm... But I have a total of 0. Resting will take 9 hours, but I don't actually have any rations. Oh! I never noticed the manage button over here. Hold on a second. If there are no rations left, all camp activities except hunting will be disabled. Interesting. So if I don't do anything, the hunting is enabled. That's I'm a little confused about this interface still, though. Alright. So yeah, we always want to use healing spells and abilities before resting. As opposed to just natural healing. Oh, there we go. We can assist. So, first of all, there we go. Okay. Hang on a sec. And we can get more recipes later. That's quite cool. Can I? There it is. So our best hunter is here. Oh. I guess you can still mouse over people otherwise. So yeah, she's not good at anything. She'd be fine at the watch, but she's our best hunter. Hunting will take 0 to 0 hours to receive 5 rations. What? Character attempts to hunt the surrounding nation. Main hunter makes a roll against the area to see, determine the outcome. Each additional character helps the main hunter. Yes, fine. So yeah, you are really bad at camouflage. Actually, you're terrible at watch order as well. Wow. Okay, she's good at watching because she's got high perception. I'm quite good at cooking. You're quite good at camp camouflage. So then it's just Valerie needs to be assigned somewhere. And yeah, she's just going to give a +2 assistance somewhere. Or we could have a second watch. Taking turns. An encounter occurs. I mean, maybe we want 2. On the other hand, part of me is like, maybe we really want the hunting roll to succeed. I don't know. Second watch seems to make sense. Oh, there's a little text. Person on watch duty will guard you during half the rest period. Person on watch duty will guard you during the whole rest period. It seems like we should have 2, even though she's terrible at it. She's really terrible at all the camping things. Maybe we'll try to give her some perception. I mean, she's gonna be a guard for crying out loud, right? Thematically, that's sort of like what her role in our kingdom might be. If we can get her a little bit of perception, that would be a good thing. But okay, hold on, special roles. We can put you in here to maintain armor. When Justin repairs her armor, gain +1 circumstance AC bonus, first battle within 12 hours. Extends for +1 additional battle for every 4 levels she gets beyond 1. So it only helps her. What is this Undead Guardians? 2 undead warriors come to protect her chosen allies. They cannot be used as guards in regular shifts, but will fight on the party side in case of an attack. That's pretty badass. What if we throw Lindsay in here? +2 competence bonus on their camp duty skills. So everyone gets a +2 to everything from having Lindsay over here. And sharpened weapons, is it only her? Yeah, it is only her. +1 damage. Well, the camouflage is still good. I suppose we need fewer guards if we're doing this. I assume I can't be in a special role, no. So yeah, we might need fewer guards with the better camouflage. I don't like not having the guard on. On the other hand, having a better role here for more rations would overall shorten our resting time. I don't know. We got to be guarded. Okay, I'm going to call that good enough. There we go. It is weird that you can't drag people over here.
It's funny that you and I are so much alike.
Oh, we don't actually get to see people walk around camp on the world map here. At least there's still get dialogue, though.
That's right. I wanted to be a fighter, and I did. And what did you want to be? A rotten fish with bulgy eyes?
Damn!
Well, congratulations.
Alright. So it took 19 hours, but we did get full 5 rations. Camouflage. Apparently I'm a terrible cook. What? Quill suddenly awoke inside the house. Dogs were howling fiercely not far away. It smelled like burning. The wooden walls were steaming hot, and smoke was wreathing beneath the low ceiling. He looked out the window, tried to open the door, jumped out the window. Well, let's look out the window first. The instant he approached the window, the glass broke and an arrow hit him in the chest. Falling, he glimpsed a dozen dark figures outside, standing outside. His eyes dimmed. Quill's skin felt cold. He heard the murmur of water and the soft lapping of waves. After opening his eyes, he saw a rocky river bottom and a bloated body, tangled in green water weeds. The drowned man's empty gaze was fixed upon Quill. The drowned man's mouth opened slowly, and a hoarse whisper said, "Shrike River, Quill." At this moment, Quill finally awoke. Drenched in sweat, he told us what he'd seen in a dream. Okay. Riverbed Dream. Shrike River down here. All right. Oh, apparently we know about Nettle's Crossing? Why do we know about Nettle's Crossing? I don't know. Is it because of the dream? Well, I gotta go and put a cut in here. Wait. I guess we did rest and we got some of our spells back, but we're not fully healed. We really have to rest a whole other night here to get the heals to drop. I wonder if it would have been faster to just run back to the trading post. Because we clearly have to camp again. Because now we've got some healing spells, which are going to be applied.
You, Lindsay. Maybe I should make an undead of you.
Jathal, did Harem bite you or something? I'm not going to die, and I don't feel the slightest desire to become undead.
You'd be such a cute undead, though. 18 hours. Excellent hearty meal. Someone on the road. Okay, road encounter. Figures, you know, you rest enough to get all your stuff back, then you get attacked. What a jerk DM. And I am worried that we're wasting some of our time here. Goblins. You know, we only got 3 months.
This should do it.
All right, let's go. Whoa, lightning strike! At least we had the guard going, so everyone's up right away. I'm seeing some of the difference now. Although you were, I think Amiri, oh, she might have still been putting on armor or something. Yeah, she definitely didn't run out right away. And of course we're taking some damage. Why wouldn't we take damage? Just keep fighting for now, actually. We just want to finish this as quick as possible before we stop to heal. We want less incoming damage.
Holds no more.
Alright, well now do this. Because you could go down once you've been hit again. There we go. Good kill. And yeah, the healing spells are being auto-cast. I don't know if she's auto-healing with her inflict light wounds from camping. I wonder. Let me come over here so we can finish our rest. And leave the map somewhere. Or over here. There we go. Survivor. I think the survivor achievement must be surviving ambushes. Well, alright. I guess we are going to put a cut in here. The idea is to move over to Thorn Ford and deal with that, because that is very main quest related, because this is going to deal with the stag, and I guess we'll enter the map. The stag and the fog and all that. We're here to find out. We're specifically here to find out some information for the Dryad about the fog, to see if we can. What is this? Oh, it's a duck. To lift the fog so that we can eventually find where the stag lord is hiding. Whew. That was a very difficult sequence, which is probably a result of, you know, playing things poorly. And yeah, by the way, there is a turn-based mode over here if you prefer that. I like the pausable real-time, generally speaking. Maybe we'll change to turn-based later when we've got more active abilities, you know, more spells to manage and things. But right now, pause with real-time feels pretty good to me. I was definitely one of those people when Baldur's Gate 3 was announced that it would be turn-based combat, that I was a little disappointed because I like the pausable real-time. But in practice, with the way the mechanics work in that game, the turn-based, the pause is fine. I think one of the reasons I like the real time with pause is mostly so that I don't actually have to micromanage every member of the party, because, you know, a lot of times they are just auto attacking, or you just tell them to spam their cantrips or something, so there's less clicks. Whereas with the turn-based, you really are giving them an action on every single turn of what to do. But with Baldur's Gate 3 only has 4 people in the party as opposed to 6, so it's less tedious than it appears. Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up here, folks. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm gonna see you guys next time. Bye-bye.